What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're gonna see who quits first, me or Cerakote's professional ceramic paint coating. So yesterday we stripped down this entire hood and then ceramic coated only this one side and then allowed 24 hours for the coating to fully cure. This will serve as the perfect test bed to show the water behavior on the hood, coated versus uncoated in real time, so you will be able to see the exact moment that the coating fails. Before we start our test, let's go over the water behavior on the uncoated versus the coated side. So right away we can see the water is still sheeting up and this side is just beating up and rolling right off. Let's get into the wash test.
We'll be conducting our test today using the wash method, focusing specifically on the performance of the coated versus uncoated surfaces on the hood. The procedure will involve repeatedly washing the coated half of the hood, allowing us to closely monitor the performance of the coating after every simulated wash. To ensure a fair comparison, we'll break it down into 100 wash increments. After every 100 washes, we'll show the water behavior on both the coated and uncoated sides in order to accurately evaluate the condition of the coating in real time.
All right, there's 100 washes. The pressure washer looked good. And honestly, it's only 100 washes. There shouldn't be any sign of deterioration of the coating at this point. And still we got sheeting on this side, absolutely nothing on this side. I'm feeling pretty good, let's go for 200.
Now that you know how we're testing the ceramic coating, let's get into why we test this way. As we all know, most ceramic coatings are advertised as a 3-year, 5-year, or even a 10+ year coating. However, the reason why we avoid those claims is simple. There's just such a wide range of factors that will affect the longevity of each individual car's ceramic coating. One easy example of that is the kind of care that each car's paint will get, including the chemicals people use, whether it's ran through a car wash multiple times a week, hand washed when needed, or even if the car is ever washed at all.
All right, guys, there is 200. So as we can see, it's sheeting up on this side, beating right off. At 200 washes, there is no sign of deterioration with the coating. I'll see you guys at 300.
Another huge factor is if you're coating your daily driver to take advantage of the practical benefits like going longer between washes while still looking clean, or if you're coating your dream car in order to get that mirror-like gloss and shine, but you only leave the garage on the weekends when the weather permits it. Of course, those are two vastly different yet very common examples of who coats their cars and a perfect reason why there is simply no realistic way to accurately put a year rating on a coating that will ring true for both examples.
All right, and there is 300 washes. Let's see how she's doing. Yeah, at 300, there's no sign of deterioration on the coating yet. We're still looking good, guys. Starting to feel it in my neck though, not gonna lie. I don't know if it's the counterweight balance. It doesn't make sense. Back to washing.
Diving deeper down the daily driver route, let's look at environmental factors. Up here in beautiful Southern Oregon, 5 years of driving in warm summers and mild winters is going to have a vastly different effect on a ceramic coating than 5 years of driving down in the Arizona desert. Obviously, driving through tons of dust and sandstorms in scorching heat will have much more of an impact than driving through the rain.
All right, guys, there is 400 washes. Let's check it out to see how it's doing. Right off the bat, we're looking good. All right, as you can see, there is still no sheeting on the coated side. And of course there's gonna be sheeting on that side, but 400 washes, we're still looking really good. Let's keep on going. In a second. Neck's really starting to feel it. All the guys said this was gonna be not gonna be easy, but they were right.
On the flip side of that, if you're somewhere that gets heavy snowfall, not only will all the dirt, sand, and rocks that are mixed in with the snow be constantly slung up on your car, but also the never-ending salt spray that your vehicle is exposed to is enough to rust out entire vehicles. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that a ceramic coating will protect your vehicle from salt spray. Like I said, I'm simply pointing out some of the factors that can affect the longevity of any ceramic coating over time.
All right guys, that is 500 washes. So let's do some water behavior and see how it does. We are looking good so far. All right, guys. There it is, 500. We are still perfectly good on this coating. It is not diminished at all. It's got perfect water behavior. And honestly, I told myself I wouldn't do it. I was gonna wait till 1,000 in order to start shrinking my test area, but I'm starting to get out of breath a little bit. Heart rate's going up and my neck's getting a little sore. My arm's still good. So I think moving on, we're gonna go from here to about right here or so. And yeah, I'm gonna get this bucket filled up and then we're gonna keep on rocking and rolling.
At the end of the day, accurately replicating all the environmental factors, including driving styles and varying levels of care that a vehicle's paint receives between washes, presents quite a challenge. However, one thing we can consistently test is the number of washes our ceramic coating can withstand. That is completely intentional in order for us to present an honest test that anyone can easily replicate at home and to provide a little bit of transparency into some of our testing procedures.
All right, guys, there is 600 washes. Let's see how it's doing. Pressure washer, no visible signs of deterioration of the coating, or failure of the coating, sorry. We're still looking good at 600 washes for the for no sheeting.
So when it comes to water behavior, what are we actually looking for and why is it important? Water behavior is referring to hydrophobicity, or how the water interacts with a coated surface, taking into consideration the water droplet formation, how effectively it beads up rather than sheets off, and how easily the water is repelled off the surface. A well-designed ceramic coating not only causes water to bead up and roll off, but it also can take dirt, grime, and other pollutants with it, keeping your vehicle looking cleaner longer.
All right, guys. There is 700 washes. No. 700 washes. That was nasty. Oh. Let's do some water behavior and see how the coating is holding up after 700 washes. Looking good so far. All right, as you can see, there's still no sheeting with this water behavior. So 700 washes, we are going strong. However, I am not going strong. I am kind of embarrassed actually at how out of shape I am, but the test is gonna keep on going on and we're gonna keep on pushing it. Fill up the water a little bit more. And if you guys haven't noticed, at the beginning of the test, I was dunking at every 20 washes or so. I was dunking the water buckets, but since we moved to a smaller section, I started going 50 washes, then dunk, and then another 50 washes. All right. Hope you guys are enjoying this video as much as I am not.
Also, how slick the ceramic coating is has some huge benefits as well when it comes to resisting damage caused from the environment. This coating reduces the probability of harmful substances such as road tar, tree sap, and bird droppings from sticking to the surface. So either when it rains or you wash your car next, those irritating contaminants have a better chance at simply rinsing right off the paint rather than sticking to it and needing to be scrubbed off.
All right, guys. There you have it. 800 washes. Let's get some water behavior on it and see how we're doing. Make sure the camera's still recording, and we are still recording. And in real time, by the way, we are at 1 hour and 10 minutes so far. So been washing this thing for over an hour. All right, 800 washes. Let's see how we're doing. We are looking good with the pressure washer. Oh, come on. There we go. And we are still looking good with the water behavior. No significant signs of deterioration of the coating. Let's keep on trucking.
Just in case you're wondering, for this test, we're utilizing a pH neutral soap that contains no waxes or ceramic additives. And we chose this soap in particular for a reason. It ensures that there will be no enhancement to the coating's performance throughout the duration of this test. We're aiming to create a controlled environment that allows us to accurately assess the durability and effectiveness of the coating as closely and as accurately as we can.
1,000, or not 1,000, 900. All right, guys, we are at 900 washes on this. Sorry, guys. All right, let's get water behavior off this thing. All right, we are still beating off of this side and sheeting off of that side. We're looking good so far. Let's do the other water test here and then move on to 1,000. Whew. All right, we are still looking good on our water behavior. No signs at all of the coating failing. We're gonna keep on pushing. 900 down, 1,000 is our next stop. Oh, geez. Well, that is it, guys. I quit at 900 washes and the coating is still holding up strong. The battery actually died while I was filming, and instead of changing the batteries, I called it quits and tapped out for the night. Now, I just want to make sure that you know that this was just a fun test for entertainment purposes only. And while we're sticking with our original 500 wash claim, this was just an idea that I had to try pushing the limits while entertaining you guys. But with that said, I think the result of this test speaks for itself. If this is something you guys like, let us know in the comments about what you want to see next. We appreciate you guys watching, and the products will be linked down below. See you guys on the next one.